Hi guys, German Prepper here. I have some information for you today that no one else seems to be reporting on. To me it seems fairly huge when we tie the pieces together. So listen as I work my way through to a conclusion. A very important bridge in Kherson, an area of Ukraine now under Russian control, has been bombed by Ukraine with GM-LRS M31A rockets fired by HIMARS. The deputy head of the Russian administration in Kherson, Kirill Stremyuzov, said that Ukraine hit the Antovievsky bridge with HIMARS, destroying the road, fortunately without injuring anyone. Now for the really bad news, guys. The Ukrainians are calling this attack a rehearsal for attacking the bridge linking the Russian mainland to Crimea. Remember guys, Russia annexed Crimea in 2014 and considers it 100% Russian territory. Do you also remember when the US made the Ukrainians promise not to use HIMARS to attack the Russian mainland? Well, hear what the US State Department has to say now. The United States does not and will never recognize Russia's alleged annexation of Crimea. We will continue to resist Russia's unprovoked and unjustified war against the people of Ukraine. We will continue to resist. They really make it sound like they're the ones fighting the war there, don't they? And of course, in reality, they practically are. Just hear, guys, what the Biden administration has to say about providing a new package of security assistance to Ukraine, which will include additional HIMARS multiple rocket launcher systems. In the words of John Kirby, the US National Security Council Coordinator for Strategic Communications. We will continue to provide Ukraine with a historic level of security assistance. Later this week, the administration will announce the next presidential drawdown package of weapons and equipment for Ukraine. Kirby clarified that this so-called package would include more HIMARS, which the Ukrainians have been using very effectively to make a difference on the battlefield. In addition, ammunition rounds for HIMARS and artillery ammunition will be sent to the armed forces of Ukraine. US presidential drawdown, for those of you who don't know guys, provides for the transfer of weapons and equipment to foreign countries by immediately withdrawing from the Pentagon's stockpiles. A bit like you or me snacking on our long-term food preps every day. Not a great idea. On the Ukrainian side, Oleksiy Danilov, Secretary of the National Security and Defense Council of Ukraine, had this to say. As far as HIMARS is concerned, there is some understanding that we are already starting to get missiles that have a longer range than what we had in the beginning, and let's hope that what we need of this scope will appear on the territory of our country in the near future. Great. Remember guys when they promised they would not be sending the Ukrainians the long-range missiles? I do. Now finally, for full context, we have some more words from ex-Russian President Medvedev speaking to a group of World War II veterans in Volgograd. Some ecstatic, bloody clowns popping up with some statements now and then are trying to threaten us with attacks on Crimea and so on. I hope they understand the implications of these statements, and the consequences are clear. If this happens, they will be faced with a disaster, very fast and hard, immediately. There will be no avoiding it, but they continue to provoke the general situation with such statements. So there we have it guys, more words of war, leading slowly but surely to the edge of the abyss. Will no one step back? I think we know the answer. Now I'd like to again end this video on a positive note. Today in the comments section, please let us all know of preps you have done for someone else who is not living with you. I was contacted yesterday by an American subscriber who had sent freeze-dried food to her child in Europe. I myself put back extra food with the idea that if I am safely able, I will share some with those in need. Let us know what you have done or are planning to do. Keep prepping guys. Cheers for now.